this next one. 5 people were killed in 16 hours. Let's see where this is. Let's get over into it and see what all this is about. But that's the first thing that popped up. So 5 people were killed in a 16-hour span in Indianapolis. Absolutely crazy. Let's see what all this is about. Were they related? Were the deaths related? It's a lot of questions. Let's get into it.
The violence cast a dark shadow over what was a warm and sunny afternoon.
It just sounded like someone was ripping through paper real quick, faster than I've ever heard.
First at 14th and Concord on the near west side, where a barrage of bullets killed one man and sent another to the hospital. Cops were called to this home around 1:30 and found one of the victims shot to death in the backyard. The other drove himself to Eskenazi Hospital. The sheer number of shots fired frightening neighbors who are glad the bullets didn't hit them.
You can hit anybody, innocent standbys and all that. It's sad that we even had to hear about stuff like that.
Just over 2 hours later, Indianapolis officers were rushing to yet another homicide that happened in the woods behind this home in the Bayswater subdivision. Neighbors saying they heard about 3 gunshots and then saw someone running out of the woods.
Next thing you know, I'd hear cars just going down the street, police cars. I was like, is that in the neighborhood? So I opened the window. I'm like, that's in the neighborhood.
Cops with large guns and canines fanned out, but the suspect was long gone. The violence, of course, began last night when 3 people were shot to death along Guyan Road on the northwest side. Geraldine Long, who lives down the street, says it's a scary reality.
It's just kind of sad because I do have a son and I want him to be able to play outside and walk to school and not have to worry about gunshots and police chases or whatever.
Investigators say each killing has been an isolated incident, and while the motives are uncertain, it has a lot of people asking why so many are taking drastic measures to solve often petty problems.
People should get a better handle on their problems. If you're going to have it out with somebody, try to talk it out before it's just want to shoot it out.
In Indiana,
completely correct. She is completely 100% correct. People need to find a better way to solve their problems. Talk it out. I mean, I'm never an advocate for violence, but hey, instead of shooting, hey, just fight. I would rather someone fight than pull out a gun. But people aren't going to fight nowadays. People will not fight nowadays. They're quick to pull a gun. If they're losing an argument, if they're heated discussion, they're quick to pull a gun. They're quick to solve their problems with a violent way. But absolutely crazy. She is 100% correct. 100% correct. Absolutely crazy. It's a sad reality we live in now. It is a truly sad reality that we live in now. That more people are willing to use violence and a gun to solve their problems than just talk it out. Now, is it a problem with the parents? Is it a problem with their upbringing? Is it just a problem that people don't know how to control their emotions? There are a lot of questions about this. But 5 people killed in 16-hour span? There is a problem. It's not just a problem in this city. It's a problem everywhere. It is a problem everywhere. Some people are saying there are too many guns. That could be an issue. Yes, because if you look at other countries that don't have as many guns as we do, there are fewer problems. There are still problems, though. There are still problems. Now, I'm a 100% advocate of the Second Amendment. I have my own guns, but there are too many people who have guns who don't know how to use them and don't know the correct situations to use them for. There are too many criminals with guns. Too many criminals with guns. Some people don't know how to handle themselves. Some people will rather any kind of violence that pops up, they are quick. They are quick to use a gun to make any kind of change, any kind of stop the argument. They're quick to it. Now let's see if we can See if we go to a just real quickly. So let's get over into this article that just breaks it down a little bit more. Let's get into it. Get over into it. So let me zoom in some so everybody can see. So as we see, violence in Indianapolis, 5 dead in 16 hours, but IMP says the violence is down. How can that be? How can that make Hoosier feel Indianapolis is a great, safe place? Um, so this is Tony. It is a radical thing to tell people of Central Indiana that Indianapolis is safe, that everything is fine, and that crime is down. It's it's radical because it says that if you do not see, or they do not see, or anybody would say, or anybody would say that would see who that would not see who is writing this would not see what it is. What it is we see. Another shooting has taken place. We know it was a violent weekend. We seem to be saying violent weekends a lot lately. Bailey has talked about perception versus reality in terms of crime numbers. When people are looking at this, they are not thinking about crime numbers. They just seeing yellow tape, the forensic vans, the children in the back of the man, the children in the back of the man in the back of the car. Okay, they they're looking at the real totality of these crimes. What can people say? What what can you say to the people who say, well, whatever the chief says, we still think crime is up. Listen to the violence in Indianapolis. Absolutely crazy. Let's see if there's any. Yeah, yeah. So it's a crazy situation altogether. People need to find a way to handle their emotions better. People need to find a way to handle their emotions better. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Let me know your thoughts on that whole situation, y'all. Let me know your thoughts. But let's get over into this next topic. All right, everybody. Remember, this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.